Hey everybody, this is Jen. I wanted to show you what I just got done making for my sister's birthday, which is tomorrow. This isn't a very professional setting, but I'm not very professional. I'm just a little bit more down home, so I didn't figure it mattered if I had a pretty background. This is a tin that I got a long time ago from Stampin' Up, and it had a bunch of hardware in it. As a matter of fact, this is what it looked like before. It's just a, tin that was full of stuff, and there goes some of it. Anyway, so that's what it looked like, and I just covered it with layers of music paper and dictionary paper and cheesecloth, and there's a picture and doilies and all kinds of stuff. And there's some fabric from an old shirt, and there's some just cotton that I stamped on. So, basically it goes all the way around. And on the bottom I did some baking paper with some music paper underneath it just to cover it up. So anyway, that's the outside of it. And then you open it up, and these are from Tsunami Rose. I got the two doves and some doily pieces behind it. Inside there's just some different ephemera that I layered in here, and the little roses around the edge. And so that's about it. And I made the box for this little journal to fit inside. It's not very big. It's relatively small. I got it closed with seam binding, and there's a pretty picture on the front, some lace. This is a doily I got from Mr. Paris, actually. Book pages. Thank you, Mr. Paris. And then you open it up, and there is, this is a piece of some kind of like a lace that I made into a pocket. And there's a couple tags stuck in here. I made this out of an envelope, like I think it's 6x9 or something, clasp envelope. And then I just took tissue paper and decoupaged over the back of the envelope, and stuck these little things in the pocket. And there's a little bird. I don't really remember where I got that, maybe on Pinterest. And my sister likes birds and cats. So, and then this little quote says, "Sometimes being a sister is even better than being a princess." And so I put that in there. And this is part of an envelope. The back part's on the other side. Here's a little picture of an angel. It says, "Say not farewell." And got butterflies on it. I think that was also a Pinterest thing. And here's another page with the pretty girl and the layers and the lace and the doilies and all that. And there's a picture of a little girl with a cat. My sister loves cats. And that's just seam binding. I sewed down the edge. And this is a very simple journal. I just wanted something, special for her birthday. This is from Tsunami Rose, out of their children's collection. And there's a little rose from that trim. That's the pink stuff. Here's the inside of the envelope, and inside here I have some old pictures, and I didn't want anything to happen to them because these are the originals. And this is actually my mom and my oldest sister and the sister whose birthday it is, and that's me back in 1960 getting ready to go to church on Easter. So, and this is my mom and dad. I don't even know when this was taken. Well, actually 1964. And this is my grandparents on my dad's side. So those are just a few like family photos that will mean a lot to my sister, I know. And so, my parents are still alive. My grandparents have died. But anyway, I think that will mean a lot to her. But because I didn't want to tear them up or cut them up or do anything to them, because they are the originals, so I put them in the envelope. And then the back of the envelope I decoupaged with a napkin. And this said, "I had the greatest friend when I was little, and I got to keep her for the rest of my life." My sister and I are very close. There's a couple hearts that I cut out, and I punched a hole for an eyelet in here, and this has a little heart that says made with love, and here's another little heart, and this is just a little tiny tag. It doesn't really, I stamped on it, but it doesn't really mean much of anything. I just thought it was cute. And then this is I got that from I think Prima or something for the Tea Party collection. And this is funny because Cindy McDermott, I love those doves, and she punched out a whole bunch of stuff for me because I don't have the punch. And it just so happens that this one says, sometimes I just, and then it says, or my sister. So I just thought that was something, because several times I've gone to use one of those doves that she's punched out for me, and it has something on it from a book page that actually works for what I'm making. So that was pretty cool. Thanks for that, Cindy. And here's a little tiny pocket. I have a punch for that. I punched it out of paper, and then I just put this tiny little paper clip on here. And there's Bunny, and a little piece of paper just says happy birthday, I'm so happy you're my sister. And so that goes back in the pocket, and then I'll put the paper clip back on. The paper clip's basically just to get it out of the little thing easier. So, and the back is just, this is like a doily, and I left the back pretty blank, pretty plain, and that's it. So I'm going to give that to her tomorrow, and I just wanted to show it to you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.